Hello everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the Watch with Nordic live commentary stream. Thought for a second was going to have to restart the stream because it was giving me some technical difficulties there. We're back here yet again tonight. We got 2 Monday night commentaries here on the channel. Today we are commentating the Minnesota Twins and the Cleveland Guardians to start. Later on tonight we will be commentating the... hang on. Gotta get that set up. The St. Louis Cardinals and the LA Angels as well. That is coming up here on the channel, so stay tuned for that. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Leave a like down below. Subscribe if you're new. These two teams heading into the first of 3 here in this good old matchup here. Let's read over the lineups and take a look at the pitchers duel here for tonight. Leading off for the Minnesota Twins is Trevor Larnach, Byron Buxton batting second, Cody Clemens batting third, Josh Bell in the cleanup spot, Royce Lewis batting fifth, Victor Carantini batting sixth, Brooks Lee batting seventh, Alan Roden batting eighth, and then Ryan Kreidler batting in the 9th spot. And then for your home Cleveland Guardians, where Santa is on the field, must be the Christmas in July game, I suppose. You got Stephen Kwan leading it off, Travis Bazana batting second, Chase DeLauder batting third, Brian Rocchio batting cleanup spot, Rhys Hoskins batting fifth, Daniel Sheeman batting seventh, David Fry batting eighth, Bailey at ninth, and then P.D. Halpin batting at ninth, rounding out your starting 9. I kind of mixed up the count there. Bailey's at 8, Halpin's at 9. There you go. I don't know why I thought there was 10. Pitchers duel here for tonight. You got Joe Ryan on the mound facing off against Tanner Bybee, a first-time Watch with Nordic debut for both of these pitchers. So it should be a fun game here tonight. Thank you all for tuning in. Hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. Again, this is the first of 2 here on the channel. Later on tonight, we are commentating the Angels and the Cardinals. So stay tuned. That is coming up tomorrow here on the channel. Or not tomorrow. Wait, later on tonight. What am I doing? No streams tomorrow. No streams tomorrow. All right, got about like 2 minutes or so until the start of the game. Drop your predictions in the comment section down below. Thank you all very much for tuning in. It's the first of 6 baseball commentaries here on the channel this week. I'm looking forward to it. We may have one on Sunday too. We may do Sunday night baseball. I don't know my schedule yet, but if we are able to, I'll do Sunday night baseball yet again. Last night was a lot of fun. We'll see how tonight goes, obviously, with the 2 games that we are commentating here. Thank you all for the support on the clips as well. Both clips got 1,000 views on YouTube, so that's what I like to see. I like to see the clips getting some recognition. I think that's the biggest asset that I have with my commentaries is those clips. So I definitely want to utilize those to the best of my abilities. So, yeah, we'll get started here in just a moment. Thank you all for tuning in. It's the Christmas in July game, it appears, from Cleveland. I gotta make sure I pull up the game. I didn't even have this set up before I got started here. So, yeah, we will be commentating Cardinals and Angels later on tonight. That is a 10-10 first pitch. But if we are unable to, like if this game goes beyond that, we're obviously going to commentate it till it's over. So we're not going to end this game early just to go to the other one. Besides, the other matchup is not the greatest in the world. So, you know, it's not the greatest in the world. All right, Twins are taking the field, or no, the Guardians are taking the field here as we get ready for the top of the first coming up in just a moment. Again, Tanner Bybee is on the mound for the Guardians this season. He's put up some solid numbers. He has a 3-9 record in 20 starts, has a 3.90 ERA. He's got 87 strikeouts and 113 innings pitched. He is 2-0 overall against the Twins in 10 career starts with a 2.83 ERA. So pretty solid numbers there for Tanner Bybee against the Twins. Due up in this first inning for the Twins is Trevor Larnach, Byron Buxton, and Cody Clemens. We are guaranteed to see those 3 hitters in this first inning. We'll see if we see more. Thank you all for tuning in. Hit the like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. Trying to get to 70 subscribers. Again, this is a new small little baseball channel that I started. Primarily a hockey channel. But I thought I'd tap into some baseball here in the off season for hockey, and we'll commentate some of that here tonight. So it should be a fun ball game. First pitch coming up in just a moment. Looks like we're running a little bit behind. Unless if my stream is behind, which is very possible. Would not put it past me. All right. Umpires today, David Rackley, Nestor Seja, Willie Traynor, and Charlie something. It wouldn't show me the bottom of the screen. All right, here we go. Guardians and Twins. First pitch coming up in just a moment. Giving Bybee a couple extra pitches here. Thank you all for tuning in. Leave a like down below. Subscribe if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. Pretty good matchup here. We got some good matchups. Dodgers and Phillies is tonight. We commentated the Dodgers yesterday, so I thought I would go to a different series rather than that. But Dodgers are in Philly. That's cool. Yankees are taking on the Pirates as well. All right, we are set to get started here. Larnach will take the mound. Or not the mound, the plate. And we're ready to get started. First pitch is foul. And that was a well-hit pitch as well. Just went foul on that. Larnach, 286 batting average this year. He's got 7 home runs, 377 on-base percentage in 82 games this year. No balls, 1 strike. Bybee delivers, and that's up high, 1-1. So yeah, we got 6 commentaries today. Or not today. 6 commentaries this week. I don't know what I'm on right now. 6 commentaries this week. 2 today, 2 Wednesday, 2 Friday. So we got plenty of commentaries coming your way here on the channel. So be sure to hit that like button, subscribe if you're new. Bybee's going to take a second here. On-field delay, it looks like. Something's wrong with his hat or his pitch read. Giving him a new thing for his hat, it looks like, so that's what caused the delay. My apologies. 1-1. Here is the count. Yeah, his hat. I guess the chip inside of his hat must have broke. All right, looks like we're all good. Put on his hat and take the mound here yet again. A little bit of a delay. One ball, 1 strike is the count. Again, Larnach, 286 batting average this year. 1-1 pitch. And that's up high, 2-1. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. 2-1 pitch. And that's on the line. Called strike. 2-2. This is commentary stream number 9 all time for baseball. Got a little bit of ways to go before we get up to our hockey total. 275 hockey streams. 2-2 pitch. And that's inside. Full count. Here on Larnach. Buxton is on deck. He's had some pop this year. Full count pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him on the check swing. First strikeout of the game for Tanner Bybee, and there's one away here in the top of the first. Byron Buxton will come up to the plate here now. Buxton batting .271 this season. He's hit some homers, that's for sure. Cooled down A little recently, though, I believe. First pitch here from Bybee, and that is a swing and a miss. 0-1. Buxton, 271. He's got 25 home runs on the year, which is fourth in the American League. 0-1 pitch, and that ball is grounded out over to third. The throw is off of the glove of Finn, and that is, I believe, going to be, or not Finn, Fry, and I believe that's going to be a base hit for Buxton. He's going to get on there with a single. Yes, he will. So Buxton singles off of a ground ball. That'll bring us up to Cody Clemens here, who is third on the order. First pitch from Bybee. High fly ball popped up over into shallow left. Quan comes in. He'll make the catch. And there's 2 away. That'll bring up the cleanup and designated hitter, Josh Bell. Bell batting .249 this year. Bybee 9 pitches through the first 3 batters. Here's his first on Bell, and that's a called strike, 0-1. Bell, 13 home runs this year in 97 games. He's got 60 RBIs. No balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. That is inside, 1-1. Bell, 259 against right-handed batters, 244 against left-handed batters. Or left-handed pitchers, not batters. What am I doing? I'm off my game today. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch is outside, 2-1. Off my game, come on. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. Trying to get to 70 subscribers, so every sub is greatly appreciated. We're a small channel trying to grow and commentate all 30 teams. 2-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2 count here now. That was the cutter. Two balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch is inside, 3-2. Yet again, another 3-2 count here for Bybee, trying to get out of this first inning here. Buxton on first, 2 outs away. Full count pitch. Called strike 3, and that'll do it here for the top of the first. Bybee gets out of it, and we'll head to the bottom of the first with Quan, Bazana, and DeLauder coming up. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Leave a like on the stream as well. It would be greatly appreciated. Ah, that's why. Sorry, just fixing my my lineup cards here. There we go. Lineup graphics. So we'll be live later on tonight here. We got Cardinals and where did I delete the thumbnail? I must have deleted the thumbnail. We have Cardinals and Angels coming up here later on tonight. Hopefully this game doesn't go too long to where we are unable to do that game. I think we should be fine unless this game ends up going like 4 hours. But I don't think it's going to be that bad. I think we should be okay. It's a 10-10 first pitch for that game, so we should be all good. Speaking of which, at some point I got to make the graphics for those during this, because I didn't have time to do so. Did not have time to do so earlier. Anybody in the chat watch Landman? I started watching that. It's actually a really good show. I watched I binged like the first season. I started watching it like late last night. I'm done the first season already. What's up, Bruce? Let's go Flyers. Still a ways away from hockey. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon hockey will be upon us. One day at a time. All right, back here in Cleveland. It's Christmas in July, and it's a little cloudy out there in Cleveland, so no snow projected on the forecast for those who were wondering. Due up here for the Guardians, it's Stephen Kwan, Travis Bazana, and Chase DeLauder, who we are guaranteed to see here. It is Joe Ryan on the mound for the Twins. First pitch from Ryan, that is outside 1-0. Oh, there it is. I was like, where is the graphic? There you go. Sorry about that. Now that I started typing stuff. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch. That's up high, 2-0. Kwan this year, .240 batting average. He's had a pretty solid season so far. 1-1 pitch. And that's in there for a called strike, 2-1. Or no, 1-2. My apologies. Kwan's average this month, .436. In the month of June, he had a .224. He's been very good here in July. 1-2 pitch. That's up high, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That's down low. Full count. Here on Kwan. Forgot to change this. A lot of this is manual. I need to figure out ways to make it easier. Three and 2 pitch. Fouled away. At bat stays alive. Three balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Fouled away. Way and away. Way into the stands. Little kid caught that ball nice. Always like to see that. Cool moments like that. Full count pitch. And that is fouled away again. Good on Kwan. He's staying alive here. 8 pitches in this at-bat for him. Counts 3-2. Ryan delivers. And that's popped up over into shallow left. And the catch is made there in left field by Larnach. And there's one away. A lengthy first at-bat there for Stephen Kwan. That'll bring up the rookie Travis Bazana. Joe Ryan stats, 20 starts this year, 2.85 ERA. He's got 128 strikeouts and 110.1 innings pitched this year. Travis Bazana coming up to the plate here. 239 batting average in his rookie year. Here's the first pitch from Ryan that is on the line for a called strike, 0-1. Eight home runs on the year, 31 RBIs. Oh, and 1 pitch. Swing and a miss. This is Bazana's first time, I believe, facing off against Ryan. Something worth keeping in mind. 0-2 pitch. That's down low. 1-2. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. Trying to get to 70 subscribers here tonight. That would be awesome. 1-2 pitch. And that is a line drive and a base hit over into right field. And holding him at first is Rodin. That's a single for Travis Bazana. That'll put a runner on with 1 out here in the bottom of the first. That'll bring up Chase DeLauder up next. DeLauder batting at a 277. First pitch is fouled away. 0-1. Let me know in the comments if I am pronouncing these names wrong, because I probably am for some of these teams. I definitely don't know these guys as well as I probably should. 11 home runs for DeLauder this year. Next pitch is up high. 1-1. What's cool about DeLauder is I love to show off my cards here, especially since there's a lot of dead space in this sport. I have a DeLauder oversized card that I got recently. And the pitch, that one is over into short, and they can't get the double play. DeLauder is out at first, struggling with that ball a little bit. Clemens was unable to get it up in time and throw to second to get Bazana out. So they only get 1, and it's 2 away with a runner on second. That'll bring up the cleanup hitter, Brian Rocchio. Or Rocchio. I'm going to say Rocchio. I think Rocchio is how you say it. Should have researched this. First pitch. And that's in there for a called strike. Rocchio, 272. 8 home runs in 97 games this year. The 0-1 pitch is inside. 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. High fly ball over into right field. Going back, it is gone! Way gone! 2-run homer for Brian Rocchio, his 9th of the year. And the Guardians lead it off and take a 2-0 lead. Clearing out the bases with 2 outs. And it's a 2-0 lead here for Cleveland. Awesome. All right, up next is Rhys Hoskins. He's batting 177. He's 5th today. We'll take a first pitch ball. That ball placement, that was right on the line where that ball was pitched in the strikeout zone. He missiled that one out of here. 1-0 pitch. And another high fly ball over to left field. This is crushed! Gone! Back-to-back home runs. Rhys Hoskins. It's 3-0 Cleveland. Oh, man. That ball was crushed. Wow. There goes $20. Damn. That was an absolute missile. It was nearly foul, but got in there in time. Guardians have a 3-0 lead here in the bottom of the first. Here comes Max Schneemann. Or no. Yeah, Daniel Schneemann. 1-0 pitch. And that's in there for a called strike. 1-1. Guardians with back-to-back home runs here. Ryan Rocchio and Rhys Hoskins. Next pitch, swing and a miss.
Wow.
Those balls were crushed. Schneemann, 6 home runs in 80 games played. He's batting .211 this year. 1-2 pitch, swing and a miss. He got him. Guardians put on some runs, back-to-back homers from Rocchio and Hoskins. We'll head to the top of the second. It is 3-0 Cleveland. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Leave a like down below and subscribe if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. Due up here in the top of the second, it's going to be Royce Lewis, Victor Caratini, and Brooks Lee, who we are guaranteed to see here in this first inning. We'll see if we see more. That ball was absolutely crushed by Rhys Hoskins. 3 hits, 3 runs for the Guardians. Oh, okay. Gonna try and update the stats for the later stream tonight. Jorge Soler. Oops, I'm not ready for that yet. All right. Thank you all very much for tuning in. Leave a like down below and subscribe if you are new. Getting ready here for the top of the second. Here from Cleveland, due up first for the Twins. It's going to be Royce Lewis. As Bybee takes the mound yet again. He had 2 strikeouts in that top of the first inning. We'll see what work he can get done here against the bulk of the Twins lineup. First pitch here on Lewis. That is outside, 1-0. Bybee 16 pitches here through the first inning or so. 1-0, that's in there for a called strike, 1-1. It's a pretty easy pitch for Lewis, but he decided to take it. Lewis, 10 home runs this year, .217 batting average in 65 games. Bybee delivers, and that is outside, 2-1. Check swing did not go. 2-1 pitch. That's outside as well. 3-1. Good handful of balls for Bybee, especially in that first inning. He had a couple of full counts, which has ran up his pitch count a little bit here. 3-1 pitch, and that's outside. Ball 4 for Lewis. He'll get on base with 1 out, or with no outs. However many outs there are. That'll bring up Victor Caratini next. Caratini, .240 batting average this year. Here's Caratini. First pitch from Bybee, and that is just on the line. ABS challenge here from Cleveland. We'll see if they got this right. Yeah, it caught the whiff of the strike zone. It was called a ball, but the ABS challenge determined it was a strike. That ball barely craved the bottom of the strikeout zone, but a good challenge there from Bailey. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch. That is inside, 1-1. That one was a little close too, but no challenge there from Bailey. One ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. Popped up over into deep left. Kwan will make the catch nearly at the warning track. He will hold Lewis at first, and there's 1 away. That'll bring up Brooks Lee next, as we slowly head down to the bottom of the Cleveland or the Minnesota order. First pitch here on Lee. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Again, Lee batting .249. He's got 14 homers on the year, 51 RBIs, and a .249 batting average. No balls, 1 strike, and the pitch. That is off the ground. 1-1. 25 pitches for Bybee. He's got 2 strikeouts through 1 1/3 innings. Trying to pick off Lewis at first. He was unsuccessful. One ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. Line drive over into right. It'll drop in for a hit. It'll get behind DeLauder. Running around third is Lewis. He's going to score. And that'll be a triple for Brooks Lee. The Twins are on the board after DeLauder could not catch that ball. It's 3-1. Triple from Brooks Lee. As it bounced off of DeLauder's glove and behind him. He didn't know where it was for a second. And Lee was able to run in there on the other side and get a triple. 3rd triple of the year. I believe that might be the first ever triple I've commentated in a live commentary. Believe it or not, this is only our 9th stream that we've done, but I'll have to take a look at my scorecard. We're gonna have a mound visit here yet again. They're fixing up the thing on Bybee's helmet. Yeah, I mean, I can look at my scorecards here, see if there is a triple on here. I don't think we've commentated one before, so that's interesting. Crazy how it took us 9 streams to get a triple. Yeah, I'm just looking at the stats here. I don't see a 3B. I could be wrong, though. Possible that I'm wrong. All right. Here comes Alan Roden. First pitch. That is inside. Tying run here in Alan Roden. .211 batting average this year. He's got 4 hits in 19 at-bats. 1-0 pitch. High fly ball over into center field. Going back and making the catch is Halpin. And that'll be a sacrifice fly for Alan Roden. And it is a 3-2 ball game. All of a sudden, the 3-0 lead only becomes a 1-0 lead with the 9th batter here in Ryan Kreidler coming up to the plate. .254 this year, 5 homers in 55 games. We'll see what he can get done. First pitch is on the line, called strike. Thank you all very much for tuning in. I appreciate it. Leave a like down below and subscribe if you're new. Trying to get to 70 subscribers. Here, I believe we're at 63. 1-0-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Now 0-2. Kryler representing the tying run here in the top of the second inning. No balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Check swing. He did not go. 1-2. "31 pitches now for Tanner Bybee. Here's the 1-2. And that's fouled away. At bat will stay alive. One ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Called strike 3. That'll do it here for the top of the second. Bybee gives up some runs, but he's able to limit the damage just a little bit. We'll head to the bottom of the second. 3-2. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Leave a like down below and subscribe if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. Due up here in this bottom of the second, it's going to be David Fry, Patrick Bailey, and P.D. Halpin. As we'll go through the bottom of the Guardians order here. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. I believe we're 6 subs away from 70. We'd love to get there tonight. All right. Sorry guys, just updating some of the graphics that I need to do. I'm doing again, I'm doing the later game tonight, but I wasn't able to make the graphics in time before we got started here because the lineups didn't release until, you know, a couple minutes before we were getting ready here to start. So I'm just trying to get my graphics all set and ready to go for the later game here on the commentary schedule. We'll be live on Wednesday too, as well. All right, back here in Cleveland. Guardians hanging on with a 3-2 lead. It was originally 3-0, but an RBI triple and a sacrifice fly made it a 3-2 ball game. First pitch here from Ryan on Fry. That is outside, 1-0. David Fry, 202 batting average this season. 26 pitches for Ryan. And that next one is fouled away. 0-2. I guess they called that one a strike. I have been struggling with that, struggling to see what the ump calls rather than what it actually is, because the ump can be wrong sometimes. Ryan delivers. That is inside, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Hit over into deep right, going over and making the catch on the right side is Roden. And he'll get one down here in the bottom of the second. It was foul, but Fry was able to get over and catch that ball in time. That'll bring us Patrick Bailey, the catcher, batting 8th today. Bottom of the Cleveland order. Not a lot of offense overall. Bailey, 183. Been a bit of a struggle for him. And the pitch hit into center field. That'll drop in for a base hit. It'll be a single for Patrick Bailey. As soon as I say, oh, these guys have not produced that much offense, they produce some offense. You can thank me, guys. P.D. Halpin coming up next, who's batting ninth today. Runner on first, one out. Ryan delivers. That's the first pitch in there for a called strike. Through the whole Cleveland order now. Halpin batting 194 this year. The 0-1 pitch. And that is on the line. They're calling it a ball. Halpin, 194 average. He has no home runs yet this year in 33 games. He only has 1 RBI. And the pitch. High fly ball over into right field. Is this the first homer? Yes, it is! P.D. Halpin, a 2-run homer. And the Guardians regain the lead. It's 5-2. A really well-hit ball there on the right circle. And the Guardians have gained the 3-run lead back. It's 5-2. And that's his first career home run. Really? I did not know that. Should have did my research. P.D. Halpin, first career homer. Wow. Congratulations to him. I should have known that. Well, there you go. I got some clips I got to post now. Next pitch on Quan. That is up high, 1-1. 5 earned runs for Ryan on 35 pitches here in the bottom of the second. Guardians are getting some runs off early. Next pitch is fouled away. One ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That is another hit ball well into left field, and making the catch is Larnach. He had plenty of room on that one. There's 2 away. We'll go back to Travis Banana now up next. Travis Banana. And that next pitch is hit outside. 0-1. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Travis Banana had a single in the first. Next pitch is below the line, 1-1. Now this computer is going to die. Of course it is. 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. 1-2. Game's not over yet, though. Still plenty of time. 1-2 pitch. That is off the ground. 2-2. Looks like the fan who caught that home run ball, he's being escorted away. Maybe they're going to give him like a care package or something. Usually they do that. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Ryan delivers. And that's another high fly ball over into right field. This ball is crushed. It is gone! Travis Banana with a solo homer. It's 6-2 Guardians. He's got 2 hits on the night. here in the bottom of the second. The Guardians have put up 6. 4 different home runs, and each of them coming in this second inning. Or 2 of them coming in this second inning. Joe Ryan's given up 6 earned runs in 1 2/3 innings. It's not looking good for him. Here's his first pitch on to Louder. That is outside. 1-0. Bazzana with his 9th homer of the year. Ryan up to 42 pitches here now through 2 innings. 1-0 pitch. And that one is fouled away. 1-1. Got plenty of clips that I can post now. DeLauder 0 for 1 with a ground out. 277 average this year. 1-1 pitch. Fouled away. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Ryan, 45 pitches. He's given up 6 through the first inning and 2/3. Here's the 1-2 that is off the ground. Now a 2-2 count. Four home runs allowed tonight from Ryan as well. 2-2. That's fouled away. He's only allowed 4 homers. Well, he's allowed 4 homers in his previous 7 starts altogether. Two balls, 2 strikes in the pitch. That is fouled away again. DeLauder staying alive here in this at-bat. Again, got the card. Worship the card. Worship the card. One of these times that'll work. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That's below the line. 3-2. Oh, man. Only the bottom of the second. Full count. And the pitch. That is hit into right field. That'll be a base hit for Chase DeLauder. He'll get on. And that'll be a single for him. Bringing up the cleanup hitter who hit a home run in the first. Brian Rocchio. We're not even through 2 innings yet, and nearly and over half of the Guardians' lineup has a hit tonight. We'll have a mound visit here for the Twins. This has not been pretty. 3 hits given up in the first inning, 3 runs. 4 hits given up here in the second inning, 3 runs. Bazzana? All right, Bazzana. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I'll be honest. I'll be openly honest. Like, I'm not really great with some of these guys. You know, it's not often that I'm watching some of these teams without the commentary, so it's my way to practice with it. But thank you for that. Is it Rocchio or Rocchio? Was I saying Rocchio right? I don't know. I'll just say Rocchio. Rocchio 1 for 1, 2-run homer. Ryan 50 pitches. First pitch. And that's another high fly ball. It's in the infield and caught over by Roden. And that'll do it here for the bottom of the second. The Twins regain the 3-run lead and then add some. It is 6-2 here through 2. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Leave a like down below and subscribe if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. We'll head back to the top of the Twins order. Trevor Larnach, Byron Buxton, and Cody Clemens will be the 3 batters who come up. All right. Let's get back to this. Just I'm doing a commentary later on tonight. Just updating the graphics here super quick. Tonight we got Cardinals and Angels later on tonight. So stay tuned. That'll be coming up tonight. 262, 247, 280, 292. Oh, my thing just crashed. 257, 243, 226, 259, 185. Perfect. That is updated now, so we're all good on that front. Thank you all for tuning in. Leave a like down below. Subscribe if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. Here in the top of the third, already 9 hits combined between the two teams, 7 of them from Cleveland. We'll head back to the top of the third here and over to the Twins order. Larnach, first pitch, will take a strike. He's 0 for 1 today. He struck out in the top of the first. 0-1 pitch, and that's fouled away. No balls, 2 strikes here on Larnach. And the pitch. That is outside, 1-2. Larnach 0 for 1 with a strikeout. 285 batting average now on the year. Drops from a 286. Bybee delivers. And that's foul. That was a really well-hit ball, just foul. 1-2. Here still. .37 pitches for Tanner Bybee. He'll deliver on the 1-2. And that is off the ground, now 2-2. Two balls and 2 strikes. Larnach 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Bybee's going to take a second here. All right. 2-2 pitch. That is fouled away. At bat will stay alive. Thank you all for tuning in. Hit a like button. Hit a like button. Hit the like button down below. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That is grounded out over into short. The throw is in time. And there's one away. We'll head back over to Byron Buxton, who hit the infield single for the Twins. First pitch from Bybee, and that is another line drive and another base hit over into right field. And Buxton's got 2 singles tonight. He's on with 1 out yet again. We'll head back over to Cody Clemens next. A lot of hits tonight. That's for sure. Santa giving some gifts out for both sides. It's Christmas in July night in Cleveland. Should probably mention that. What are you talking about Santa for? First pitch on Clemens, that is outside, 1-0. Clemens 0 for 1. Had a fly out. 1 ball, no strikes. And the pitch from Bybee. That is outside. It's just on the line. Called a strike. Most of it was outside. Still getting to know this sport. What's crazy is that you learn new things every single day with baseball. I love it. 1-1 pitch. And that's in there for a called strike. 1-2. I'm saying Rokio, right? Okay. Just want to make sure. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That is on the ground. 2-2. Two and 2 count. Buxton on first. And the pitch. High fly ball over into left field. Kwan is there. He will make the catch. He'll hold Buxton at first. There's 2 away. We'll head back to Josh Bell, yet again, the cleanup hitter. First of 4 games between these two teams today. They'll play tomorrow, Wednesday, and on Thursday as well. And the pitch. Fouled away. Bell 0 for 1 with a strikeout. No balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Why'd I put Bells? I feel like I just do. My mind just does things without thinking. Anybody else? Anybody else's minds do that? Right, just mine? Okay. No balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That is outside, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That is outside yet again. 2-2. Bybee just getting worked on some of these counts, struggling to get some pitches in the strike zone. That's why his pitch count's up to 50 here in the top of the 3rd. Certainly could be better. 2-2 pitch. And that is popped up over into shallow left. Kwan will make the catch. And that will do it here for the top of the 3rd. Well, to the bottom of the 3rd, only 1 hit for the Guardians. We'll get back over to Rhys Hoskins. 6-2, Cleveland. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Leave a like on the stream as well. It'd be greatly appreciated. Due up here for the Guardians, it's Hoskins, Sheeman, and Fry. All right. All right. Thank you all for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. We're trying to get to 70 subscribers here on the channel. We are currently at, as it doesn't want to load, currently at 65. So thank you all so much for tuning in. Greatly appreciate it. Hey. One sub counts every single day, getting closer and closer to the goals. Love it. All right, back here for the bottom of the third. 3 more runs by the Guardians in that second inning made it a 6-2 ball game. We'll head to the bottom of the third here, see if Cleveland can add on some more insurance. Ryan is still in the game. They're going to give him another shot here. He's currently at 51 pitches. Next pitch from Hoskins. That's a fly ball over to left field. It is gone! Off the first pitch. Hoskins got 2 today. It's 7-2 Cleveland. Off of the first pitch, Rhys Hoskins has got 2 today. Really well hit ball. And Rhys Hoskins was able to take advantage of that. 7-2. We'll head back to Sheeman. Sheeman 0 for 1 today. Hoskins with 2 home runs. Third player in live commentary history to do that. First pitch ball, 1-0. Yeah, no, he's staying in the game. At least as of now, Perk. 14th career multi-home run game for Hoskins. 1-1 is the count here on Sheeman. Ryan, 54 pitches. Next pitch, that is fouled away. 1-2. The only strikeout for Ryan is Schneemann. 210 average for him, 6 home runs. 1-2 pitch, and that is fouled away. At bat will stay alive. We'll be live later on tonight for Cardinals and Angels. 1-2 pitch that is grounded out over to second. The throw is in time. There's one away here in the bottom of the third. I think they want to stretch out Ryan as much as they can. Not go to their bullpen arms and exhaust them, which is fair. Here comes David Fry. First pitch, swing and a miss. Fry 0 for 1. Him, Schneemann, and Kwan are the only 3 players that do not have hits here tonight. 0-1 pitch, that is fouled away. 0-2. Didn't really have to swing at that one. But, yeah. David Fry with a foul out. 0-2 pitch. That's a called strike 3. He got him. 2 strikeouts today for Ryan. There's 2 away. Here in the bottom of the third. That'll bring us up to Patrick Bailey up next. Bailey, 1 for 1. Had a single in the bottom of the second. First pitch is grounded out over to second. The throw is in time easily. And that'll do it here for the bottom of the third. Rhys Hoskins with a solo homer. That is 5 home runs today by the Guardians already. It is 7-2 as we head to the top of the fourth. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Leave a like down below. Subscribe if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. Due up here in this inning for the Twins is going to be Royce Lewis, Victor Carantini, and Brooks Lee. As your guys. Fly ball over it. High fly. And the pitch. the pitch. And the pitch. Up. And the pitch. High fly ball over into right field. Going back. It is gone. Way gone. Two-run homer for Brian Rocchio. Editing some clips. Upload to the channel. Lead it off and take a 2-0 lead. Rhys Hoskins with 2 home runs today. That has been part of the difference for the Guardians. They've got 5 home runs total tonight. It's been one of those games. Sometimes you have games with no homers. Sometimes you have games with just one. That has not been the case today, though, that's for sure. There's Santa Claus as we get ready for the top of the 4th. What's up, JP? How we doing? Welcome to the stream, brother. First pitch from Lewis. Ooh, that is a fly ball over into left field. Kwan's been busy tonight. He'll make another catch. And that'll be 1 away here in the top of the 4th. He's been busy tonight. Caratini up next here for the Twins. Caratini 0 for 1 today. First pitch here from Bybee. And that's in there for a called strike, 0-1. 53 pitches for Tanner Bybee. Caratini down to a 239, 7 homers on the year. The 0-1 pitch. That is inside, 1-1. We'll be live later on tonight. Cardinals and Angels is our next game. Should be a good one. Oh, and 1-1 pitch. That is fouled away. 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That is on the line. Called strike 3. And Tanner Bybee's got his 4th strikeout of the game. 2 away. Need more than 12.5 innings. Do you mean runs? 12.5 innings. Good luck, bro. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. Brooks Lee will come up next. He had the RBI triple in the 2nd. First pitch is down low, 1-0. Do you mean runs? Because I don't know if you're going to get 12.5 innings out of this game. We'll see, though. 251 average for Lee. Got a run off of the sac fly from Roden as well. 1-0 pitch. And that is outside. 2-0. Well then you're kind of already in a good spot. 2-0 pitch. Called strike, 2-1. Yeah, because there's already 9 runs, so you only need, what, 4 more? You got a decent chance. 2-1 pitch. And that's in there for a strike, 2-2. Bybee, 60 pitches here. Looking to get out of this 4th inning pretty easily at that. Two and 2 pitch. And that's a single over into right field. Unable to make the catch is Fry. And DeLauder will hold him at first. That is a 2-out single for Brooks Lee. And he's got 2 hits tonight. That'll bring up Roden up next here with 2 away. Triple and a single for Brooks Lee. He's had himself a solid game here in his at-bats. Roden 0 for 0 with a sac fly. And the pitch. That is in there for a called strike. 0-1. No balls, 1 strike, and the pitch. That is inside, 1-1. Trade deadline coming up for the MLB, August 3rd. It's only about like a week or 2 away. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. That is outside. Called a strike, 1-2. Just outside of the zone, no challenge from Roden. Again, you want to keep your ABS challenges. One and 2 pitch. Fouled away. Roden staying alive. A little tired. 65 pitches for Bybee. Here's 66. And that's inside. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Hit over into left field. It is high. Quan running in. He'll make the catch! Quan's been busy there in the outfield. He'll wrap up the 4th. He's been phenomenal tonight. Wow, what a catch from Stephen Quan. He ran out to make that diving play. He got it done. We'll head to the bottom of the 4th. It's 7-2 Guardians. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Leave a like on the stream as well. It'd be greatly appreciated. Due up in this bottom of the 4th inning is going to be Petey Halpin, who had his first career home run today, followed by Quan and Bazana. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Leave a like down below. Subscribe if you are new. I would greatly appreciate it. We are 5 subscribers away from 70 subs. Would love to hit that here tonight, so hit that subscribe button down below if you're new. Oh, sorry, we're 4 subscribers away. Even better. On the line. Or that ball. Strikeout zone. He missiled that. Another high fly. Another high. And 1-0 pitch. 1-0 pitch. And another. 1-0 pitch. And another. 1-0 pitch. And another high fly ball over to left. That one out of here. 1-0 pitch. And another high fly ball over to left field. This is crushed. Gone. Back-to-back home runs, Rhys Hoskins. All right, back here for the bottom of the 4th is 7-2 Guardians. I guess they decided to skip the first pitch. In Cleveland. Because it's now 1-1. I don't know why the heck they didn't broadcast the first pitch. Still in commercial break. 1-1, swing and a miss. There on Halpin. He had his first career home run tonight. Ryan up to 64 pitches here tonight. It has not been a sound night for him. Certainly could be better. He'll be the first to tell you that. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. High fly ball over into center field. He's got 2! He made the catch. The fan did, that is. Petey Halpin with 2 home runs tonight. His first and the second of his career. It's 8-2 Cleveland. Hoskins and Halpin with 2 homers tonight. It's a home run derby here in Cleveland. Oh, man. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 home runs in the first 4 1/3 innings. It is 8-2. Here comes Quan. He's 0 for 2 tonight. As we head around the 3rd time in the Guardians rotation. And that ball was way above the strike zone that Halpin hit out. He got a lot of oomph on that. Next pitch is hit over into left field. This one's going back. It is caught by Larnach. It did not have enough oomph on it to get over the big wall. And there's 1 away. Sorry about that. Coming up next, Travis Bazzana, who has a home run tonight as well. Home run and a single for him. 67 pitches for Joe Ryan. He might have the worst ERA in Watchwood Nordic history after this. First pitch, that's in there for a called strike, 0-1. 2 for 2 is Travis Bazzana. He's had himself a great night here so far. 0-1 pitch. That is grounded out over to second. The throw over to Ryan, and he gets Bazzana out. Ryan helps complete the play. And there's 2 away. We'll head back to the cleanup hitter, Brian Rocchio, who did have a homer in the first inning. He got the home run derby started. Wow. If you like offense, this is the game for you. First time in Guardians history, they've had 6 home runs in the first 4 innings. Next pitch there is just on the line for DeLauder. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know why I skipped DeLauder. How could I skip Chase DeLauder? Ground out in a single today for him. He's 1 for 2. 0-1 pitch. That is on the line. 0-2. How could I miss out on DeLauder when I have his card? This is the voodoo magic. Voodoo magic. We'll do it for a pitch. 1-1 pitch. And that's in there for a called ball. 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike, and the pitch. Another high fly ball over into center field. Going back, it's off the wall. DeLauder running, and he'll stay in second. He slid over and got there in time. It's a double for Chase DeLauder. And the hits keep piling on here for the Guardians tonight. This will bring us Brian Rocchio up next. It's a double for Chase DeLauder, who's 2 for 3 tonight. Ryan is staying in the game still. For the Twins fans who are wondering, I'm sure some of you are upset, and quite frankly, I don't really blame you. Here's the cleanup hitter, Brian Rocchio. He has a homer tonight. First pitch from Ryan. That is outside, 1-0. Thank you all for tuning in. Leave a like down below. Subscribe if you're new. We commentate all 30 MLB teams here on this channel. This is our first time commentating the Guardians and the Twins. 1-0 pitch. Check swing. He did go. 1-1. One ball, one strike. DeLauder on second. And the pitch. That is below the line. 2-1. Seems like every single pitch that Ryan is throwing in the strikeout zone, and even the pitches he hasn't thrown, they're being just missiled out of this ballpark right now. 2-1. That is popped up foul. 2-2. Two balls, two strikes, two outs, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. That'll do it here for the bottom of the fourth. Guardians add on some more hits and runs. It's been non-stop here tonight. We'll head to the top of the fifth. 8-2 Cleveland. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Leave a like down below. Subscribe if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. Let me just check to see if these lineups are good. Yep, these lineups are good. That's the later game tonight. We'll be live later on for Angels and Cardinals. That should be a fun game later tonight. Looking forward to that. I don't get the opportunity to watch that many Angels games, so that should be a fun one there for sure. Just making sure those graphics were good. All right. All right, top of the fifth coming up here in just a moment. Due up, it's Ryan Kreidler, followed by Trevor Larnach and Byron Buxton, who we will see in this top of the fifth inning. We're guaranteed to see, that is. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Leave a like down below. Subscribe if you're new. We are 4 subs away from 70. Looking to hit that tonight. First pitch here on Kreidler. That is up high, but called a strike. 0-1. Bybee up to 4 strikeouts tonight. He's had himself an effective outing. Only 2 runs in 5 innings, or in 4 innings. Next pitch is outside. 1-1. Kreidler 0 for 1. 1-1 is outside as well. 2-1. Hoskins and Halpin with 2 homers tonight. Multi-homers galore here in this one. 2-1 pitch. That is below the line. 3-1. They weren't showing it on the screen. And they cut away, so I couldn't tell. 3-1 pitch. That is fouled away. 3-2. Up to a full count here now on Bybee. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch. Fouled away. Bybee, 73 pitches here. We'll see how long he goes. He has thrown a lot of pitches tonight. Not a bad outing, though, regardless. Full count here on Bybee. And the pitch that is hit over into left field. Kwan will make the catch. And there's one away. He's been busy tonight, as I've said numerous times. We'll head back to the top of the order. Trevor Larnach, who is 0 for 2 tonight, will lead us off. First pitch here from Bybee on Larnach. That is below the line. 1-0. Oh, man. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. One ball, 1 strike. Next pitch is in there, 1-2. One and 2 pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Second time Larnach has struck out today. That'll bring us 2 for 2. Byron Buxton up next. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Leave a like down below. Subscribe if you're new. First pitch on Buxton, that is in there for a called strike, 0-1. Buxton with 2 singles today. 276 on the year. 0-1 pitch. And that's hit over into center field. Coming in to make the catch is Halpin. That'll do it here for the top of the 5th. 1, 2, 3. We'll head to the bottom of the 5th this time around. Halfway through the ball game, it's 8-2. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Leave a like on the stream as well. It'll be greatly appreciated. Due up is Hoskins, Steeman, and Fry, who we are guaranteed to see. Will Rhys Hoskins hit another one out of here? We'll find out. We'll see if Joe Ryan stays in the game. He's given up 10 hits, 8 earned runs, only has 3 strikeouts. It has not been a good outing for him tonight, that's for sure. That is an absolute definite. Stupid copyright strikes with the MLB. All right. Foul bin 190. There's no home runs yet. All right, back here in Cleveland. Bottom of the fifth coming up in just a moment. It is a 8-2 ball game. We do have a pitching change here. Ryan is done for the day. A pretty disastrous outing for him. Kobe Funderburk is in the game here for the Twins. First pitch there on Hoskins is inside 1-0. Ryan's final outing, 4 innings pitched, 10 hits, 8 earned runs, only 3 strikeouts, 1-0 is on the line, 1-1. Yeah, Ryan, not a good outing today. I mean, there's absolutely no arguing that. And the pitch is popped up over into right field. Running in is the outfield, Lewis, over, and the catch is made by Clemens. As the ball slides over to him, there's one away. As I forgot to turn that off. My apologies. We'll head back to David Schneemann up next. Yeah, probably one of the worst outings I've seen in a commentary from Joe Ryan. Next pitch there on Schneemann, that is a foul. 0-1. Schneemann with a strikeout and a ground out. He's .209 batting average this year. Funderburk delivers. That is up high. 1-1. One pitch. That is fouled away, 1-2. Well, thankfully he's not in the game anymore, so maybe the Twins can start battling back a little bit. They did put up 2 runs in the first, or in the second, and I thought, oh, maybe, but yeah, he gave up 6 home runs. Next pitch there on Schneemann, that is inside, 2-2. Two and 2 is fouled away. Yeah, 10 hits, 8 earned runs. ERA's only 3.38 though. 2-2 pitch. And Schneemann hits one through the line. That's a base hit into right. And that'll be a single there for him. And that makes it 7 of the 9 Guardians tonight with base hits. This will bring up Fry with 1 away. Next pitch, that is inside. 1-0. 6 home runs allowed for Ryan, yeah. That's the most I've seen in a stream. This is only our 9th live stream, though, of baseball, so, you know. 1-0 pitch. That is inside, 2-0. Brutal. 6 homers. Trying to pick off Schneemann at first. He's unsuccessful. It's Funderburk. Oh, I forgot I had this here. I have another water down here. Thank God. Thirsting away. 2-0 pitch. High fly ball over into left field. Coming in is Larnach. He'll make the catch. And there's 2 away. This will bring up Bailey. Here up next. Patrick Bailey is 1 for 2. First pitch, trying to steal second, is Schneemann. He's in there successfully. That's a stolen base for Daniel Schneemann. First pitch was a ball there on Bailey, 1-0. Next pitch, hit over into right field. This'll drop in for a hit. Running around third is Schneemann. He's going to score. And it's an RBI single for Patrick Bailey. It's 9-2. With 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th, Cleveland adds on another. They've got runs in every single inning so far. The offense has erupted here for the Guardians. Here's Halpin, who has 2 home runs tonight, his first and his second of his MLB career. Phenomenal. 3 RBIs tonight as well. 0-1 pitch. That is grounded out over to second. The throw over to first is in time. And that'll do it here for the bottom of the 5th. We'll head to the 6th. Guardians add on another. 9-2. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Leave the like down below. Subscribe if you're new. We are 3 subscribers away from 70 here on the channel, so that'd be greatly appreciated. Later on tonight, we got Twins and... No. That's the game right now. We got Angels and Cardinals coming up here in just a moment, so stay tuned for that. That game will start as soon as this game ends, probably, unless we get a quick end here. We do have 3 innings left, or 4 innings left, so still might have some time. Updating my scorecard here super quickly. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Keep on grinding. Keep on putting the work in. Really like what we're doing here with the channel. Making a lot of progress.
Pitch, high fly ball over into right field. Is this the first homer? Yes, it is! Petey Halpin, a 2-run homer. And the Guardians regain the lead. It's 5-2.
All right. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Leave a like down below. Subscribe if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. This is Watch with Nordic Baseball commentary number 9. Feel like we're making a lot of progress. Channel's gaining a lot of subscribers. You know, we've been getting better at the commentaries. Here's Clemens. First pitch there from Bybee. He's in there for a called strike. Again, I'm primarily a hockey guy. I have a hockey channel with 7,500 subscribers. That's usually like my main thing. But I thought I'd start this up on the side in the hockey off season. 0-1 pitch is fouled away. And I've had a lot of fun doing it, honestly. Calling all these different games, learning all these new players. Because I haven't really been following baseball as long as I have hockey. So it's been really fun to get into it. No balls, 2 strikes. Here on Clemens. And the pitch. That is up high, 1-2. Bybee up to 82 pitches. Or sorry, 83 pitches here in this game tonight. 1-2. That is inside. 2-2. Or, yeah, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. High fly ball over into right field. Coming in to make the catch. Halpin will get it. And there's one away. That'll bring up the cleanup hitter yet again, Josh Bell. Bell 0 for 2 today. 4 hits in total for the Guardians. They've gotten a hit in every inning except for the 5th so far. So they've been getting hits, but struggling to put up some runs on the board besides the 2. First pitch is up high there for a ball on Bell. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. 1-0. That is inside. 2-0. Two balls, no strikes. And the pitch. That is hit over into right. It'll drop in for a base hit. Trying to get that ball was Bazana. He was unsuccessful. And Josh Bell will get a single here with 1 out in the top of the 6th. Bazana tried to make the catch. That would have been a phenomenal play if he could have completed it, but he was unable to do so. And Bell is on with a single now. 5th hit of the game for the Twins. A lot of hits tonight. 17 combined between the two teams. Here's Lewis. First pitch is fouled away. 0-1. Bybee, 89 pitches. You got to think this is probably his final inning of the day. The 0-1 pitch. That is outside. 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. Bybee delivers. And that is fouled away. 1-2. I think they want him to get out of this. 1-2 pitch. And that is hit over into the gap. That'll be another base hit. Back-to-back hits for the Twins. Runner on first and second. It's a single for Royce Lewis. That's 2 runners on with 1 out. Here in the top of the 6th. That'll bring up Victor Carantini up next. So Bell and Lewis now have hits tonight. First time all game where the Twins have had more than 1 hit in a single inning. Merely specific, but. First pitch on Carantini, that is up high. 1-0. Or no, it's 0-1. Sorry. Fly out on a strikeout for Carantini. No balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. That is hit over into right field. Making the catch is DeLoader. Tagging at second is Bell. He will head over to third safely. Runners at the corners with 2 outs. With Brooks Lee coming up to the plate. Lee has a triple and a single tonight. He's got 2 different hits on 2 at-bats. So he's been sound tonight. We'll see if he's able to pull it off here. Get some runners home for Minnesota yet again. Thank you all for tuning in. Leave a like down below. Subscribe if you're new. 9-2 Guardians. First pitch from Bybee. That is grounded out over into first. And the play is made. That will do it for the top of the 6th. Bybee's night's probably done, but it was a good night for him regardless. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th. It is 9-2. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Leave a like down below and subscribe if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. We're going to head back to the top of the order for the 4th time around here for the Guardians. It'll be Kwon, Bazana, and DeLauder. See how that goes. All right. Got my Harrisburg Senators hat. I gotta plug my phone in. Due up in this inning for the Guardians, it'll be Kwon, Bazana, and DeLauder. My thing unplugged. All right, bottom of the 6th here in Cleveland. We do have another pitching change here. Funderburk is coming out of the game. Coming in is Tommy Nance. Tommy Nance, 2-2, 3.82 ERA. He's got 37 strikeouts in 35 1/3 innings pitched. Funderburk's outing, he did give up a run. 2 hits, 1 run for him. Leading off for the Guardians, Stephen Kwon. He's 0 for 3 tonight. First pitch is outside, 1-0. Oh, and 1 pitch is on the line. That is a ball. 1-1. Sorry, getting some of these calls wrong. Well, I'm not getting them wrong. The ump is getting them wrong. 1-1 pitch. That is inside. 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. That is below the line. 3-1 here on Kwon. Kwon's been busy in left field. 3-1 count. And the pitch. That is up high. Ball 4 for Kwon. He's on base for the first time tonight. That'll bring up Travis Bazana. With no outs and a runner on first. He has a home run already tonight. 2 for 3. Is he? First pitch is up high, 1-0. Thank you all for tuning in. Leave a like down below. Subscribe if you're new. Cardinals and Angels is our next commentary tonight, barring there's no delay on this game or anything. Next pitch is outside, 2-0. Two and 0 pitch. That is in there for a called strike. 2-1. DeLauder 2 for 3. And the pitch. That's in there for another called strike. Top of the corner, 2-2. Two and 2. Runner on first, the pitch. That is hit foul. At bat will stay alive. 5 pitches so far in this at bat. Bazana hit the home run in the top of the second into center field. There's been a good handful of homers to center field today. 2-2 pitch. That's down low. 3-2 count. Could make things interesting with DeLauder coming up to the plate in just a moment. Three balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch hit over into and slides through second. That's a base hit. Running around the third is Quan. He'll get there in time. Clemens could not pick up that ball at second. It slid past him. And it's a single for Travis Bazana, putting a runners at the corners with no outs. What went from a double play to 2 on with no outs, and DeLauder coming up to the plate. 3 for 4, Travis Bazana. Bottom of the 6th, first pitch on DeLauder. That is in there for a called strike. 0-1. No outs. Single and a double for him. The 0-1 pitch. That is inside. One ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. That is inside. Two balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. That is hit over into center field. It'll drop in for a hit. That's going to score 1. It is double digits here in Cleveland, 10-2. RBI single for Chase DeLauder. Runners on first and second, still no outs. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. We have been given a nice treat. For all the Guardians fans, that is. It's a double-digit ball game here today. Back-to-back-to-back base hits. First pitch for Rocchio is up top for a called ball. 1-0 count. Rocchio 1 for 3 tonight with a 2-run homer in the first. And the pitch is in there for a called strike. One ball, 1 strike. And the pitch, that's in there, 1-2. Hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new. I would really appreciate it. We're 3 subs away from 70 subscribers. 1-2 pitch. And that is fouled away. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Ooh, he nearly got him there on the outside. Call is a ball. He almost hit him with that pitch. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him on that one. 1 out. Here with 2 runners on. That'll bring up Rhys Hoskins, who has 2 home runs tonight. Things could get interesting here now. We'll see, though. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. We got Cardinals and Angels later tonight. Next pitch from Hoskins. That is swing and a miss. 0-1. Hoskins 2 for 3. He's batting 177 heading into this game. He's gotten his average up to a 184. 184 average with 11 homers. Wow. Next pitch is up high. 1-1. Hoskins falls down to the ground. Looks like he muttered something to Nance. Or he looked in that direction. Oh, that was aimed right at the head. Hopefully things don't intensify here. Could get interesting. One ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. That is just on the line. It's called a strike, 1-2. Runners on first and second. Hoskins in his career versus the Twins is a .339 with 9 homers. And the pitch. Hit. Foul. It was outside. (10-2) the score. Here in the bottom of the 6th. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 strikeouts for Tommy Nance after giving up 3 runs, or 3 runners on base. 2 outs. We'll go to Daniel Sheeman up next. Sheeman 1 for 3. Single. In the 5th. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Guardians now seemingly swinging for the fences. At least that's what it looks like to me. Guardians have had a run in every single inning so far. Next pitch is off the ground. 1-1. 3 runs in the first and second, and then 1 run per inning for the rest of the ballgame. One ball, 1 strike. Next pitch is up high, 2-1. ABS challenge. Looks like it was called a strike. We're going to get a challenge here from Schneeman. I think he got this one right. Oh, no, the Twins challenged it. Oh, that was a bad challenge. Twins lose their ABS. Or lose one of their ABSs. I thought Schneeman challenged it. That's a bad call. 2 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. That is outside. 3-1. 1 ball could load the bases. Three balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. That's outside. Ball 4. The bases are loaded with 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the 6th, things suddenly get interesting here. Here comes David Fry. Fry is the only Twins batter to not get on base tonight. 1 of 2 to not have a hit. Kwon got on a walk, but besides that, he does not have a hit tonight. We'll get a mound visit here. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Leave a like down below. Hit that subscribe button if you're new. I would very much so greatly appreciate it. Trying to get to 70 subscribers. We are currently 3 subs away, so every sub counts and is greatly appreciated. Petey Halpin home run call is up. Wanted to do a back-to-back homers clip, but MLB blocked me from posting it. Bases loaded, 2 outs. It is David Fry on the plate. First pitch. That is fouled away, 0-1. Only 1 grand slam in Watch with Nordic history. It came from Teoscar Hernandez in the first ever commentary we did. Dodgers-Padres. Fry, 0 for 3. Had a flyout in his last AB. 0-1 pitch. He is outside, 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2 now is the count. 35 pitches for Tommy Nance in this inning. Trying to get out of it here. 1-2. And that is grounded out over to short. Yanking the throw over to second in time. And a nice play there from the shortstop. Ryan Kriedler ends the inning for the Twins. But the Guardians add on. It is 10-2 as we head to the top of the 7th. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Leave a like down below. Subscribe if you're new. Due up in this inning, it'll be Alan Roden, Ryan Kriedler, and Trevor Larnach, who will come up here for the Twins. 2 hits in that inning, 1 run for Cleveland. So I think we are going to get a pitching change here. I think Tanner Bybee's done for the game. He was up to like 95 pitches. Maybe they give him another inning. We'll see. Or at least give him the start of the 7th. I'm not sure, though. So I could be wrong. And to be honest, I probably am. So I'll just leave it at that. See, though, I'm monitoring my screen over here. Don't forget, later on tonight, we got Cardinals and Angels. That is the later commentary coming up on the channel. It is our first 2 tonight of 6 this week. We got 2 tonight, 2 Wednesday, 2 on Friday. Here's the commentary schedule for this upcoming week. Again, you see we got Twins, Guardians, which is what we're doing right now, followed by Cardinals and Angels later on tonight. Wednesday, we have a 3:40 game between the Reds and the Mariners, followed by White Sox and Rangers on Wednesday. And then on Friday, at 4 o'clock, we have Rockies, Brewers, followed by White Sox and Astros. So if you're a White Sox fan, you're in luck. You got 2 commentaries this week. But we're trying to expand our coverage to all 30 teams. So I'm still trying to get all 30 teams in here, but we do have 8 new teams being commentated for the first time tonight. We have 3 on Wednesday and then 2 on Friday. So we're making some progress. And then I'm not sure what next week's schedule is going to look like. We may only be live 1 day next week. So keep that in mind. We do have a pitching change here. Colin Holderman's coming into the game for the Guardians. Holderman, 36 games. It's his 37th start. He'll throw a first pitch ball over to Roden. Next pitch is a swing and a miss. Fouled away. 1-1. We do have some defensive substitutions. Kyle Manzardo is coming in for Stephen Kwan. So Kwan's night is done. We'll see Manzardo in the 7th inning, bottom of the 7th. Next pitch is outside, 2-1. Yeah, so plenty of commentaries coming up. I'm going to, we'll see if we're able to do some Sunday Night Baseball on Sunday, but I doubt it. And what's really annoying about Saturday is I could do a late night commentary, but there's no late night games. Meaning like a 10 o'clock start time on the East Coast. There's none of that. 2 balls, 2 strikes here on Roden. Roden has sac fly in the second. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That is below the line, 3-2. Three and 2 pitch. And that's a ball 4. Roden will head to first with a walk. And that'll put a runner on with no outs. As we head to the very bottom of the order, and Ryan Kreidler up next. Kreidler 0 for 2 tonight. Strikeout and a flyout. First pitch from Holderman, that is inside, 0-1. Swing and a miss, 0-2. Sorry, just updating my scorecard here super quickly. No balls, 2 strikes here on Kreidler. Ugh. 0-2 pitch. That is fouled away. Oh, and 2 count, and the pitch is outside, 1-2 here now. Holderman up to 10 pitches. Kreidler 0 for 2 tonight. 1-2. That is grounded out over into short. They will only get the out at first. And advancing to second is Roden. There's one away. We'll head back to the top of the order, and Trevor Larnach. Larnach 0 for 3 tonight. Gone around the Twins' order 4 times, despite only having 2 runs. Good night from Tanner Bybee. Pitched 6 full innings. First pitch there on Larnach is down low, 1-0. Bybee, 6 innings pitched, 6 hits. Only 2 earned runs, 5 strikeouts. 1-0 pitch. That is hit over into short. This will drop in for a base hit. Running around third. And going home is Roden. He'll score. It's an RBI single for Trevor Larnach. And it is a 10-3 game. Still time. Not a lot of time, but there's still time. And we do have a change here. Byron Buxton is done for the game. Austin Martin is coming in for him to replace him there in that second spot. I'll fix that in just a moment. He hits a first pitch ground ball over. Tag at second. Throw to first is in time. The double play gets the Twins out of it. They do get a run, but it's 10-3. We'll stretch. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Leave a like on the stream as well. It would be greatly appreciated. Got to fix up the numbers here, because we do have some changes to the lineup. Austin Martin is coming into the game for Buxton. He just hit into a double play. DP. Okay. Let me get his numbers on here super quickly. Hit the like button down below. Please subscribe if you're new. We are 3 subs away from 70 subscribers, so I would greatly appreciate it. There's the updated Martin. And then again, coming in for Quan is Kyle Manzardo. 208 batting average for him. All right. Twins put one on the board here in the top of the 7th, but they got a long way to go if they want to come back in this game. 10-3 is your score. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Later on tonight, we got Cardinals and Angels on the docket. With the direction this game is going, we should be done in time, with plenty of time, before we get started with that game tonight. All right. Due up here for the Guardians, it's Bailey, Halpin, and Manzardo. We do have a pitching change here for Cleveland, or for Minnesota. Juan Suku is coming into the game for the Twins. Good the pitch. That is a high fly ball over into right field, going back and towards the wall. It is gone! Bailey joins in on the fun and hits a leadoff solo homer, his 4th of the year. It is 11-2 Cleveland. 7 home runs tonight for the Guardians. Unbelievable. And Cleveland regains their 8-run lead. A lot of HR on my board here today. First pitch there on Halpin. He'll swing and a miss. He's got 2 tonight. Continues the trend here. Guardians have a run in every inning tonight so far. Next pitch is thrown down low. 1-1 there on Halpin. One pitch. Hit over into right field. That is off the wall. That'll be at least 2 there for Halpin. He'll run around first. And that's a double for P.D. Halpin. The young rookie having a hell of a night tonight. Back-to-back hits for the Guardians here in the bottom of the 7th. The offense has seemingly exploded for them. We'll head back to the top of the order this time. Kyle Manzardo will come up to the plate. Manzardo with a 208 batting average. He'll take a first pitch strike. It was just on the outside. He's got 10 homers in 90 games this year, 30 RBIs. No balls, 1 strike. And the pitch hit over into right field. That'll be another base hit off of the wall. Going to score is Halpin. He'll stop at third, actually. And that is a double for Kyle Manzardo. That is back-to-back-to-back base hits. I figured Halpin was going to try and score. I guess he didn't have enough oomph on it. Opted to stay at third. Runners on first and second with no outs. And we're over to Bazana up next, who has 3 for 4 tonight. He's been phenomenal. Thought he was going to try and score. I guess he decided not to. Runners at second and third. No outs. First pitch. Bazana will hit one foul. 0-1. He's 3 for 4 tonight. Really good night from him so far. 247 batting average. Single and a solo homer. Or sorry, 2 singles and a solo homer tonight. No balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. That is outside. ABS challenge here. I think Bazana got this one right. It was called a strike, but he's calling the ABS system. I think he did get this one. Oh, it just caught the strike zone. 0-2. And that'll take an ABS challenge away there from the Guardians. I thought he got that one right. It was just barely nipped the strike zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. To the pitch. And that is fouled away, 1-2. Wait, how is it? Yeah, I was going to say, how is it 1-2? I don't know why I fell for the broadcast. Broadcast messed up. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch is outside. That is definitely outside. 1-2. Plenty of offense from Cleveland. Is it going to continue, though? 1-2 pitch. Fouled away. Hit that like button down below. We're 3 subs away from 70 subscribers. Thank you all very much for tuning in to this baseball commentary stream. 1-2 pitch. That is inside. 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him. Bazana called out on strikes. That'll bring us Chase DeLauder up next, who is also 3 for 4. One out with runners on second and third. First pitch there from DeLauder, hit into right field. It is off of the wall in the back. That'll score at least 2. And that is a bases clearing double for Chase DeLauder off of the first pitch. Guardians lead by 10. 13-3 here in the bottom of the 7th. That'll bring up Rocchio up next. Offense is just unbelievable tonight. First pitch on Rocchio, that is outside. 1-0. Guardians have taken advantage of the Twins' poor pitching tonight. 19th double of the year for DeLauder. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. Two-run home run in the first inning for Rocchio. He has struck out twice since. 1-1 pitch is up high. 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. And the pitch. That is on the line. 2-2. Runner on second. 1 out. 2-2 pitch. Below the line, it's a called strike 3. ABS challenge here, though. I think he got this one wrong. I'm pretty sure this did nip the strike zone. I could be wrong, though. Yeah, I got it. Just barely. But that is 3 straight strikeouts for Brian Rocchio here tonight. He has not been too great since his home run. He is 1 for 5 tonight. That'll bring us Rhys Hoskins with a runner on second, 2 outs. He has 2 homers tonight. He's 2 for 4. Guardians no longer have any ABS challenges. First pitch on Hoskins, that is outside, 1-0. One ball, no strikes. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Now 1-1 count. Let's try this again. 1-1 pitch. That is outside. 2-1. Goo trying to get out of it here. Two balls, 1 strike. And the pitch hit over into center field. Running to make the catch is Martin. He'll make it. And that'll do it here for the bottom of the 7th. Guardians add on some more runs. The home runs just keep on coming. 13-3 as we head to the top of the 8th. Coming up. Thank you all very much for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Like the stream as well. It helps out with the engagement, brings more people into the commentary. We're going to the top of the 8th here now. Due up is Cody Clemens, Josh Bell, and Royce Lewis. So thank you all very much for tuning in. 13-3 is your score tonight. I imagine we'll probably get a pitcher's change here for the Guardians. We'll see if they leave in Holderman, but he did give up a run in that inning, so I imagine he may be done. Hit that like button down below and subscribe if you're new. Probably going to be our most viewed Watch with Nordic Baseball commentary by the end of it. Doing pretty good here tonight. And recently. The streams have been doing well recently, so I appreciate all of your guys' support. All right, Matt Festa's coming into the game here for Holderman. So Holderman's outing is done. One hit, 1 run, 1 ball. First pitch there on Clemens. That is a foul ball. Clemens 0 for 3 tonight. Twins offense has actually put up a good amount of hits. They've had a hit in every single inning except for 1, but their run support has not been good. First pitch, swing and a miss, 0-2. Festa, 41 games this year. He's got a 4.31 ERA. He's put up some solid numbers. 0-2. Up high, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes here on Clemens. The pitch is outside, 2-2. Been live here for 2.5 hours. Two and two. Swing and a miss. He got him. First strikeout of the game for Festa. And there's one away. That'll bring up the cleanup hitter, Josh Bell. Here up next. Clemens, a tough night tonight. Some balls have gotten away from him. First pitch here on Bell is inside, 1-0. Bell 1 for 3, had a single in the 6th, 249 average. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. One ball, 1 strike. Festa 7. Here's 8. Fouled away. Bell 1 for 3 tonight. Had a base hit in his previous at bat. One, 2. Fouled away. At bat will stay alive for at least another moment. One and 2 pitch. Hit over into left field and no, he didn't make the catch. Oh, Schneemann almost made it. Bell's going to run into second. He is in time. And I believe that's going to be a double on a pop-up, as Daniel Schneemann could not make that catch in time. He couldn't get over there. And Josh Bell is a double. So the Twins have a hit in every single inning except for the 5th. Really interesting. First pitch here on Lewis is inside, 1-0. That was a really weirdly hit ball. 22nd double of the year from Josh Bell. He's got 2 hits here tonight. 1-0 pitch is fouled away. One ball and 1 strike. Here on Lewis, he's 1 for 2. He has a walk and a single. One pitch. That is up high, 2-1. Lewis, 10 home runs on the year. 2-1 is up high, 3-1. Oh man, you get 2 runners on with just 1 out, things could get interesting. Game certainly is out of reach, or so it seems, but with baseball you never know. 3-1's fouled away. You really never know with baseball, even if it is a game like this. Full count here on Royce Lewis. Festa, 15 pitches here in this inning. 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. There's 2 away. Victor Carantini up next, who is 0 for 3 tonight. He has struggled. That's definite. Top of the 8th, first pitch. That's in there, called strike. That was directly in there for a strike. Just about an hour from now, we will be live for Cardinals and Angels. Next pitch is up high, 1-1. Stream will start at 9:58 Eastern time, so I may have like a good, like, maybe 20-minute break between streams. I'll take it. First pitch is at 10:10. 1-1. That is outside. 2-1. Two balls, one strike. The pitch fouled away. Two and two count with 2 outs. Runner on second. And the pitch hit over into right field. It is off the wall. This is going to score Bell. Running around and he'll score. It'll be a double for Victor Carantini, who nearly was out at second, but he was able to get in there with an RBI double. 13-4 is the score. That'll bring up Brooks Lee next. $13-8 is your score. First pitch is up high, 1-0. They're on Lee. Lee 2 for 3. First triple in live commentary history, and a single as well. Pitch is on the line. 0-2. Festo looking to get out of it here. Giving up 2 hits in this inning, both of them doubles. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Guardians give up a run, but they have plenty of insurance. We'll head to the bottom of the 8th. It is 13-4. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. Leave a like on the stream as well. It'd be greatly appreciated. Due up in this inning is Schneeman, Fry, and Bailey, who are due to come up here for the Guardians, but they have had a hit and a run in every single inning that we have played so far tonight. We shall see if that continues. Don't forget, Angels and Cardinals coming up soon. Stream start time is at 9:58. So about 40 minutes from now, essentially, is when we're going to get started with that ball game. Oh, man. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. Leave that like down below. Subscribe if you're new. We are 3 subs away from 70 subscribers. Again, we got 6 commentaries coming up on the channel this week. This is the first of those 6. Guardians have 18 hits tonight. 13 runs. Twins have 9 hits tonight, 4 runs. You add that all up, that's 27 hits in total. Alex Jackson is in the game now for the Twins, his 3rd MLB pitching appearance as a positional player. And the first pitch is hit over into short, and there's one away. Yeah, Alex Jackson here in the game tonight. Believe he is a positional player, right? See if I'm correct. I'm pretty sure I'm right. Not sure of this Twins roster. Fry up next here now with 1 away. Next pitch is up high, 1-0. Well, given the way he's throwing these pitches, I'm going to say yes, he is a positional player. Fouled away there off that pitch there from Fry, 2-1. Next pitch is up high. Fry will hit one high and a pop-up over into left field and caught. And there's 2 away here in the bottom of the 8th. Gonna be difficult for the Twins to overcome this. Some would say impossible. You're probably not wrong. Alex Jackson, the 3rd positional player to appear in a commentary. This will bring up Bailey. 3 for 4 tonight. First pitch is in there for a called strike. 0-1. Next pitch is down low. 1-1. 3rd career positional player appearance for Jackson. He'll hit that one over into shallow right. Struggling to pick up that ball is Lee. And that'll be a hit for Bailey off of a soft ground ball. He's got 4 hits tonight. 3 of them singles. He is 4 for 5. Putting a runner on with 2 outs. That'll bring up Halpin next. Halpin has 2 home runs tonight and a double. First pitch is outside, 1-0. Halpin with 3 hits tonight as well, 3 for 4. Next pitch is up high, 2-0. Not uncommon to see a positional player in a situation like this. 2-0. High fly ball over into right field, and it should have enough room, and they'll make the catch over in right. That'll do it here for the Guardians, most likely for the bottom of the 8th. They've had a run in every single inning except for this 8th one. We'll head to the top of the 9th, where Cleveland will try to close it out. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Leave a like down below. Subscribe if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. Heading to the 9th, due up is the bottom of the order, essentially. It'll be Roden, Kreidler, and we'll head back to Larnbach up top. Here for the top of the 9th. Cardinals and Angels coming up at the end of this one. So stay tuned. But leave a like down below. Subscribe if you're new. I would greatly appreciate it. Probably have a pitching change here to close out the game. Festus struck out 3 batters, but he gave up a run and 2 hits. Gonna assume he's done for the night. Sean Armstrong's going to come into the game. Guardians have put up 7 home runs tonight. They have been absolutely unbelievable here in this one. They have 19 hits in total. Twins have put up a good amount of hits and runs on their own, but it obviously is nowhere compared to what the Guardians have done. Coming in to close out the game for Cleveland is Sean Armstrong. He'll face the bottom of the order. First pitch here on Rodin. That is in there for a called strike. And I spelled Rodin wrong. Sorry. Rodent. Armstrong, 35 games this year, 4.40 ERA. 31 strikeouts in 30 2/3 innings pitched. Next pitch is hit over into left field. Mazzardo is there. He'll make the catch. There's one out here at the top of the ninth. That'll bring us up to Ryan Kreidler at the very bottom of the order here for the Twins as we look to wrap this game up. (13-4). First pitch is fouled away, 0-1. Kreidler 0 for 3 tonight. Struck out once. 0-1 pitch. Fouled away, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch. That is grounded out over into second. The throw is in time. There's 2 away. Down to their last batter. It'll be Trevor Larnach for Armstrong to close this one out. It's been a highly offensive game here for the Cleveland Guardians tonight. They've played well. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate it. First pitch here on Larnach. That is on the line. ABS challenge here, it looks like, from Larnach. I think he got this one wrong. Twins are going to lose their challenge here, I believe. I think this definitely got the zone. Yes, it did. So Larnach doesn't really matter. But no more ABS challenges remaining in this game for either side. Guardians fans on their feet. Really well-played game tonight. If you like offense, this is a home run derby for sure. Larnach will hit one over into right field. This is going to drop in for a base hit. He's going to run around first and jog into second. And that'll be the second hit of the game for Larnach. He's got a double. 2 for 5. We'll head over to pinch hitter Austin Martin up next. Austin Martin grounded out into a double play. First pitch from Armstrong is outside, 1-0. Probably should put the yellow annotation on there. There we go. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new. I would really appreciate it. 1-0 pitch is outside, 2-0. One pitch. That is also outside. 2-1. Sorry, I still screw up some of these calls. Ump will call it the wrong thing. 2-1 pitch. Fouled away. Twins are down to their last strike. Martin will take a timeout here. 7 home runs for the Guardians tonight. Including 6 off of the starter, Joe Ryan. Looking to end it here. 2-2 pitch. Foul. We'll stay alive a little bit longer. Two balls, 2 strikes. And the pitch is outside. 3-2 count here now. Oh man, things just got interesting. Three and 2 pitch. That's a ball 4. Runners on first and second with 2 outs. Martin gets a walk. This will bring up Cody Clemens next. Suddenly, things just got a bit interesting. Runners on first and second, no outs. Or 2 outs, sorry. Clemens 0 for 4. First pitch is up high. 1-0. Clemens struck out in his last at bat, which was in the 8th. Next pitch is in there for a strike, 1-1. Guardians have had some struggles pitching-wise, but 1-1 pitch, swing and a miss. Down to their final strike yet again. Armstrong, 17 pitches in this inning. Looking to close it out here. 1-2. Hit. Foul. Twins are staying alive. Take a timeout here. One ball, 2 strikes. Armstrong delivers. Swing and a miss. The ball game is over. Guardians secure a 13-4 win here to open up this 4-game series against the Minnesota Twins. It was a well-played ball game for especially Cleveland. 7 home runs in total, 13 runs, 19 hits. Unbelievable. And that was able to power them to the win here tonight. Final score, Cleveland 13 and the Twins 4. That'll do it for me. Thank you all for tuning in. Don't forget, we're going to be live for Cardinals and Angels coming up in just a matter of moments. We are about 30 minutes away from the start of that stream, so I get a 30-minute break. I'll take that, go eat a snack. Thank you all for watching. I greatly appreciate it. Subscribe down below if you're new. This channel keeps getting better and better. I will see you guys in the next stream.